I'm going live, okay? Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to the channel Ace's Place 22, where this is the Ace in the Hole Variety Show. Episode 20, What the Frack? Or What the Frack? I don't know. It's one of those. I do see in the comments, Virgo, let's go. We got Ultra, what's happening? I don't have anything really specific planned or to do. I do have a couple of toys I will show off. Other than that, it's not going to be a super long live. I am going to take my daughter up to the playground here in a little bit because I love her very much, and that's what's important to me. So I want to thank everybody that's watching this or is going to watch this for watching this. I originally wasn't going to do a live. I don't feel like doing it. But a good friend of the channel, a good friend of my heart. Sounds kind of corny, but it's true. Seafrost, good old pal, told me to do it because he wanted to be in the chat. So if he doesn't show up in the chat, Seafrost, I know your address, and I'm coming for you, sucker. I will find you. Other than that, I'm going to drink my chocolate milk. That is a delicious chocolate milk, even though it's room temperature. What are you eating over there? Grapes? Nice. I don't know how well this will look over here when I try to display or set up the camera. Got a little bit of a different display going. My normal usual spot was a mess, and I didn't want to have to pick it up. Because I shouldn't have to. It's my gosh dang apartment. Our apartment. Anyways, let's oh wait. I guess I have a couple things to talk about. There was oh shit. Tombstone, that's a great movie, man. I know everybody talks about, Val Kilmer in that movie, but I'm a huge Kurt Russell fan. Like, he's like my number one like action dude. So I really like him in that, but that's a great movie. Speaking of generic Doritos, I don't know if like anybody has like a gas station near them called Stewart's. I think it's called Stewart's Ice Cream Shop or so. I think that's what they used to call it anyways. It might just be called Stewart's now. But they used to, I don't know if they do anymore. I haven't looked. They used to have a generic Dorito, like their own brand, and holy god dang. They were good, man. They were really good. They were better than the regular Doritos. Me and the boys would get them after school back in the Dizay, and we'd eat a whole bunch of them, drink Mountain Dew, and play Halo. That's what we would do. What's up, Virgo? I know Joe Fest is happening right now as we speak. Someone put it in the comments where exactly in Georgia it is. But I know it's happening right now. Our pal Kaz, I think he's there. I think I saw him post something about going there today. He's still doing his stream, I believe 10 o'clock tonight. And then make sure you check out Roughshod Stalks channel. Well, the channel Roughshod Stalks, hosted by Graybeard and Virgo Cool, because they will be doing a live stream tomorrow. Correct me, Virgo. I believe it's 11 a.m. I believe you guys are going to be doing a live stream at 11 a.m. of Joe Fest. I know I'll be watching along. Okay, it's Augusta. What's up, Cracky? Cracky Kermit in his house. Yeah, a lot of things pop off in around the Augusta, Georgia area. I'm pretty jealous, to be honest, because it's a lot of cool stuff. So check out that channel though tomorrow, and definitely watch that live stream because I'm 11:30. I'm super stoked to just see the full walkthrough. I've seen videos before because was curious when I first started talking to everybody here in the chat. But I can't wait just to see the live, baby, live. So be very cool. I know my daughter goes to visit her mom tomorrow at 11, so I will be occupying myself till she comes home with Joe Fest because I think that's going to be exciting. What's up, Fumbling? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, all you guys that are trickling in, like I said, this isn't going to be a very long live. The weather here is absolutely gorgeous. It's not too hot. It's the perfect breeze is out right now. So I'm gonna wrap this up I want to do it by 7:30. That way there's still light out. I want to take my daughter to the playground that's up the road because she has been doing awesome. This was her last full week of third grade. Big kid, only has, I think, 3 half days next week, and then she's out until she's back in the fourth grade. I'm super excited, love it. But I do have some things I would like to show off. The first thing we're going to show off is, oh, actually, you know what? I want to keep talking about, since Fumbling, you're here, Roughshod, there's some Star Wars people here. I just heard that the Rey Skywalker movie that they were going to do, they just put it on hold. They pumped the brakes. They're not going to do that one now. Apparently, I don't know why, but it's interesting. Yeah, dude, it's been awful here. Like the last few days, it's been nothing but rain, and not like a torrential downpour, but enough rain to where you're like, I can't even go outside and do anything. So it's nice that the weather's cool. Um, I took a nap earlier. We're in good headspace right now, so we're just going to enjoy the rest of our night and do it that way. So I thank all of you guys for being here. But the Star Wars thing, I think that's interesting. It seems like Disney Star Wars or Disney Lucasfilm, whatever the hell it is, they can't seem to get anything going here. Like, yeah, they've got that Mando Grogu movie coming out, but I feel like that's a pretty niche audience. Like, that's not a general moviegoer isn't going to be like, oh yeah, there's a new movie that I know nothing about, in the sense of like there's previous shows. I don't know. It's an odd choice. Open the pool. There you go. I do not have a pool. My mother and her boyfriend have a pretty damn big pool. And we plan on going up there real soon. Not tomorrow, but maybe definitely Monday. We have a plan of going up there Monday, so it's awesome. I'm not a fish person. I'm a turtle, so I'm a natural swimmer. So I love it, love it. What else was there new that I saw? I did see, I have not seen any of us on these toy channels talk about or share or even mention some new NECA figures that have come out. I saw 2 or 3 of them, 4 of them in stores today at Target that I've never, I don't, at least maybe one of them I have, but the other 3, I definitely have not seen them at all. And the first one is, oh, now I'm going to forget his name, but the original Dracula actor, a Dracula NECA figure, looked amazing. There was, I should have made a video, but I was just too, like, I had to get in and out. There was a like 8-inch NECA King Kong, fully articulated. Like, that is a absolute must on my end. I love King Kong. When it comes to King Kong and Godzilla, I'm team King Kong all day long. And then there is, from the movie The Thing, which we all have talked about. Yes, Bela Luigi. I wanted to say Luigi, and my brain wouldn't let my mouth not say it, so I didn't even try, because I would have been like, yeah, Bela Luigi. I didn't even want to try it for the pure embarrassment. So thank you, Fumble. I appreciate that. I see you guys are talking about Star Wars real quick. You are jumping on that. I would have liked to have seen, I don't want to say I want to see a Rey story, but I do want to see a new Jedi movie or something along those lines, because let's just get away from the Skywalker stuff. I know maybe that's blasphemy, but let's get away from it. I want to see a little bit more, but within the Force and all that good jazz. And then Kermie says, because nobody wants all the excessive. Why can't I see that word? that is in the way. Whatever. Here we go. Oh, trash. They keep putting out. I'm not in love with the 3 newest Star Wars movies. I've barely watched any of the new shows. I've only watched the first 2 seasons of Mando, some Obi-Wan, and that's honestly it because it just doesn't interest me. I'm glad other people find enjoyment out of it, but it is what it is. I yeah, I, yeah, I don't want to get into it too much because I can really hate on the new ones, but then I can also really like them. But let's see what else is in the Star Wars universe. I mean, look at look at the Mad Max movies. We talk about them quite a bit too. They stepped out of the box a little bit and did a movie about a woman being the lead instead of, Mad Max. And that was, I don't know if it was a, box office smash, but it was a really good movie. Blah, blah, blah. Did you see the new truck? No, I did not see the new Toxic Avenger trailer. Is there more than one? Because if there's only one, then yes, I've seen it. If there's more than one, I have not. But the NECA, it's like an 8-inch King Kong. I want to mention that again because it looked amazing. And then from the movie The Thing, they have where the scene when the dogs are all like mutated together and fused and whatever, they actually made that as a figure. The thing looked brutal. It was a huge box. Let me try. It was bigger than the Leatherhead box that I have. And Roughshod, you've seen it. A couple of you guys have seen the Leatherhead figure I've got. The box is pretty ginormous, but the one from The Thing is absolutely massive. I hope Kaz, I'll try to join the chat, but I want him to kind of look that up and show you guys and let you see it. You have that creature figure? You've seen this fumbling? You know what I'm talking about? This is bizarre. I've never seen it. It's insane. This one comes with, like, it's all articulated. You did? With the dog? It had a dog with it? Like an actual, like, husky? I don't remember that. I must have been in the altered state of the highness because I truly don't remember that. Wow. It seemed when I saw the box and I first looked at it, I was like, oh, this looks like, but when I opened that figure up, maybe it was because I saw it in person, it was totally mind-blowing because it's total oh man, it was so grotesque. I remember leaving the store and that what I bought, I wasn't even thinking about what I bought. I was thinking about that thing. And I've never seen it in person ever. It is insane. And it's huge. Like, and how much was that? Because I didn't even look at it. Like the price of it. I opened the box up. The aisle was full of kids. Holy schnitzel. I've never seen Target that full of kids in my life. I can only imagine $60 for that thing. What's up, Doe? I can't imagine. That's what I'm thinking the price is. $60 for that. 170? Okay. That's what I was thinking. I was so mesmerized by it. It looked wet. Just like in the movie. Like the figure looked wet. It was glossy. The dog's face, I don't even know. It bothered me. It was unsettling. I don't think I've ever said that about an action figure. It was unsettling. And man, seeing that in person, have you opened? Yeah, it's gross. I love it though. That's my favorite horror movie, but just to see that. And I know I've seen Kurt Russell's figure from The Thing, and I've seen that a million times, but that was just brutal looking. Just absolutely brutal looking. And other than that, the only one that I feel like I've seen before that I can remember was a Chucky from the actual show. That was on the Sci-Fi Channel. I don't know if it was from the first season, the second season, or third. It looked like the basic NECA Chucky that they've made a handful of times through the different variations. Has all the similar heads where one looks like it's, ripped apart and cut up and shot in half or whatever. Comes with the knives and stuff, the ripped apart arms. It's great looking little figure. A Chucky, if I was to buy another NECA horror movie character like that, it would definitely be a Chucky. There you are, C. Frost. That's sick, Ultra. That is sick. 50th anniversary of Jaws this year. I think anything Jaws is absolutely awesome. I really do. Statues, figures, uh, all of it. Right now at my store, at the pet store I'm at, we actually are selling. We have a whole section of Jaws dog toys. There are squeaky surfboards with like bite marks out of them. There are buoys. There's life jackets. There's all sorts of crazy little things. It's very cool. Every time I walk in there, I literally stop and I'm like, damn, a dog chewing on this has no idea that this is from an awesome movie. So, um, that's very cool. Did you see the new Mondo Jaws in the cage, $300? I did see that. Their stuff, their stuff can be worth it. But that's like every action figure line. That's every action figure line there is. There's some things that are worth it, some things that aren't. And you know what? I wanna nip this in the butt right now. We all watch action figure reviews, all of us. One thing that drives me nuts, and I don't know about you guys, maybe this is a deep-seated internal thought that you guys have had and no one's ever said, or you never said it out loud, but when someone is opening an action figure for the first time and they're unboxing it and they're even, and I consciously think this when I do it and I need to word it better, but when we're bending the figure and we're like, yeah, it's got pretty good articulation here, but the how do I want to say this? I hear certain people say, oh yeah, pulling this right out of the box, you should have no problem doing this. You should have no problem doing this. And it's more of everything. All action figures are different. Like I pulled out, who the hell was it? That Anthrax. Okay. That Anthrax that I got from NECA. I watched reviews on those figures once I got them and I'm like, oh man, these are still cool, blah, blah, blah. My Anthrax, his leg doesn't stay on very well. Like it pops off like super, super easy. So I wouldn't put it in a review and say, oh man, mine was great right out of box. And all action figures are different. Like I could open up this guy and his foot could fall off or this or that. Quality control runs rampant through all action figure lines. It's just, yeah, right, right, right. I call bullshit because most of the high end ones have to be heated out of the box. You're absolutely right. There have been, uh, the Raphael that I did on my Turtle Tuesday live the other day. He came out of the box smooth as butter, and not in a bad way where I'm like, okay, he's gonna loosen up over time, like in a negative way. No, he just glides in every joint, which is pretty cool. Old school. What's happening? Seafrost, thank you so much. Smash that like he's saying. But he glides like butter. His joints are so perfect. He's fluid. I'm very, very impressed with that. But if I'm doing a review of him, I'm not going to say yours is going to be like mine. You could open him up and his joints could be stiff as hell. Because that's what most NECAs are like that. They're very, very stiff. So it, not hating, just stating that everything comes with caution, and definitely do your due diligence and look into, figures before you just start saying, I'm going to boom, 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 boom. So on that note, let's talk about a pickup. It's not really a pickup, but something I got in the mail. And before I do that, I do want to mention Old School. Congratulations to him during the Turtle Tuesday live this past Tuesday. We did the Casey Jones NECA giveaway. I'm going to have other stuff if we do get to that 500 mark to give away that are going to be equally as cool as that NECA figure. I just figured, you know what, on a Turtle Tuesday, let's give a turtle toy giveaway. Oh, see, there you go. That's good on the actual company to acknowledge it, and not just you have to figure that out on your own, because you're paying good money for something. There should at least be some kind of, warning, I guess, if you want to call it that. But Old School, congratulations to him for winning the Casey Jones Phantom of the Opera Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters NECA action figure. That's a mouthful. I will be shipping that out to you. Today's Friday. Next, I will be shipping it out hopefully by Monday or Thursday. I know it seems odd, but that's just how it's gonna roll, brother. But I got your address. We've been in contact, and also I've been watching a lot of those fucking Bigfoot videos you told me about, man. And the ones where he's friends with like an alien and shit. Those are so funny, dude. Those are super funny. But here is one of my pickups. You know what? Let's open up the chat in case anybody wants to jump in. Give about a half hour of chit chat with anybody. Oh yeah, Doe, you did. You dipped in right at the end of that. Like I don't know, it went for like an hour 15 maybe. I'm not really sure how long it went. That's funny. No, you literally dipped right in right as we were getting ready to dip right out. That's very funny. They're very funny, dude. They're very funny. And like the AI is on point with some of them too. Like, dude, when he was, I don't know which one it is, and you probably have seen it, but dude, he's like, oh, I just found these like little white bags of stuff, man. And then like he's just sitting there snorting up a whole bunch of nose candy and whatnot. Oh my God, that was funny. Super, super funny. There we go. I thought I put that in there. But yeah, buddy. I got this on eBay. See if we can set the camera up. This was like 21 bucks. Pretty good deal, I think, anywho's. I don't have my usual setup going, so whatever. Let's see. The camera's probably going to be facing me, so we'll start off. No. Come on, man. Where the hell's that camera thing? Why isn't it? Maybe I have to do it this way. All right, we'll flip it around. Hold on. Everything is fine. We will bring you back to your scheduled broadcast in a moment. Do 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 do. There we go. Oh, we got it. All right, this thing is cool, man. This is cool. So this, hey, man, thank you. Picked it up. I don't even know where the hell I got this shirt. Walmart, probably $7.88, some junk like that. It's a good deal. So I got this on eBay for like 21 bucks. Can't beat it, man. You cannot beat getting one of the original World of Springfield Simpson sets for this price, where you get an action figure in it. You get the awesome play set of the bowling alley. There's the lane. You get the little seat. You get where the ball comes up. Oh, there's the lane, I guess I should say. I do wish it came with a ball. That would have been a cool little accessory. I've never owned this one as a kid. I did have the Quickie Mart that came with the Pooh, so that was, that was my only way of actually having him. So having the bowling alley version of him, the Pin Pal one, is really cool. I do know they make a Homer Pin Pal. They've got Mr. Burns. I'm sure they've got a couple of the other team members there too. So this is cool. It does say you can try it, but I don't think it works. Well, I definitely know it doesn't work because the battery inside of it. We'll see. Oh, where's the hell am I looking? Yeah, it's not. Where is it? Right there. Nothing. Dun, 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 dun. It is very cool. I'm very happy with it. This is the third playset that I have officially, because I do have Main Street, which I showed off. I'm trying to get that glare. There we go. And then the the little KBBL radio booth, which is really cool. I do plan on opening this at some point just to see if the batteries are in it. And if they are, I want to take them out because I don't want them to be corroded inside here and ruin it if it does work. So that'll be a thing. But this bad boy was only $21 on eBay. They do go for a little bit more, but you just got to kind of look around if that's the thing you're looking for and all that good jazz. And it's a poo, which, come on. I mean, people got offended by this guy, and they had to have Hank Azaria stop playing him. Get the French toast out of here. It's a very awesome set. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then the next stuff we're going to take a look at is right here. Oh, what do we got in the chat? The professor has arrived. Hello, Professor Snake.
What's up, brother? What's up? I just want to pop on and you finished that one, and then I want you to see what you were talking about.
Yeah, see, wow, it's blowing my mind that I'm not even like registering I've seen this before.
Yeah. We looked
wow.
At it. And then it's got, yeah, like you say, it's got the little.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
and it's okay, so seeing it in person is so much different. It's just I don't want to say, I'm going to say it, I've never been like disgusted by a toy.
I'll never display it because it freaks me out.
It is. It's especially because you know the context of that scene.
Totally.
So you can almost hear that toy making its cries, and it's disturbing.
So I think last year, the year before, was the anniversary, and we actually went to see it at the theater.
Oh.
Which I hadn't done since a young man, and it just like, anyways, it was even wilder in big screen, and I can't wait now that it's Jaws anniversary. They're gonna re-release it in the theater this year, and man, if you're a fan of that movie, there's nothing like seeing it on the big screen, right? So,
well, especially if I know certain like beaches and stuff like that, they do like movie showings where they put you in the water and all that stuff too. Like, you imagine that atmosphere, and I bet you they have people in the water that'll like touch your toes and whatever and freak you out. Like,
yeah, totally. Here they do a symphony. They do a symphony one.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
It's like a live. Yeah, which is fucking awesome. But anyway, I just wanted to pop on quickly and show you that. I know you're on a time schedule tonight, so I will just
you're good, man.
Get back in the chat and enjoy the show from afar. But I didn't want you to think we were yanking your chain to say that you've seen it before.
No, because like there's, oh my God, there's so many things that I have forgotten that I've talked about or I've shown off, where I'm like, have I done this as a topic yet? Like, I have to go back in my own little library and see if I've already talked in depth on this or if I've only mentioned this. And so, but no, I appreciate it. And that figure is like, even Doe is saying in the chat, that figure is extremely disturbing. Right. The dog is all slimy and wet looking. And that's a testament to NECA for really nailing what made that look in the movie so gross. Like, it could have been a bland, dry looking, prosthetic, but they went that extra mile and made it look like it was truly living and breathing. And that figure encapsulates that look perfectly.
100%, dude. 100%. Yeah, they call it the ultimate. So I think NECA kind of does I think this is like a higher end.
Oh, for sure. When I saw the box, it literally towered over everything else.
Yeah.
And yeah. I looked at it quick. I gave it a quick glance, and I'm like, have I seen that before? Maybe. And that was the only toy out of all four of them that I had at least a little bit of a thought. But even now, you're showing it to me, I'm like, I can't register that in my head at all. But I'm glad you popped on to show it, because it's an interesting figure, and well, hell yeah, it's the thing. It's the best sci-fi horror movie of all time, in my opinion.
Easily. Easily. Yeah. All right, I'll let you get to it.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Frank, I see you're here in the chat. It's good to see you, brother, or see your name anyways. That figure is gross. It's so messed up looking in person too. It really is. But this is another pickup I just grabbed a few days back. I was lucky enough to stumble upon this. And I gave a buddy of all of ours, TKD Bar, a quick text. And I was like, hey, guy, I'm in a position right now. And I've come across 2 Ninja Turtle figures. One is Panda Khan. One is this guy. What do you think? Who should I snag? And he said, bud, get Panda Khan. And he showed me a picture of his Panda Khan that he has next to the Usagi Yojimbo, which is the bunny rabbit in the Ninja Turtle world. And very cool. I'm very pleased with this figure. I'm not going to do a quick showing of all of his accessories. He doesn't have a whole ton, but I'm just going to give this the quick, hey, what's happening, Rowdy? What is happening? You know what? I didn't even do any shout outs to anybody. Everybody that is in the chat, I know you don't all have wrenches, but let me try to remember who's got channels here real quick. Go check out Frank Dumanyu's channel. That's exactly as it says, Frank Dumanyu. He does a lot of amazing kit bash, custom figure stuff. I've literally seen him as we're doing lives, as he's chatting with all of us. He's got his little Dremel tools out and he's just chiseling away at shit. He is a mastermind. Check out his stuff. Of course, my brother from another mother. Maybe, I don't know. My mom was a freak back in the day. Seafrost in Tokyo. We got to give them love. Go over and check out Seafrost's channel. He does a lot of great stuff with music. Fumbling Through the Galaxy, your Star Wars guru, right next to Doug Smith. I got to give him a shout out in case he comes in and listens. He'll hit me in the head with something. I know it. But Fumbling Through the Galaxy, check out his stuff. I learn so much from his channel. And then you got to go check out Rowdy Riles. She just did a live stream with Nostalgia Unboxed. I am a regular viewer of that channel. So it was a nice little collaboration to see her and him chitty chat. And they definitely had some very good topics to talk about. So go check out that. And I think I got you all. So there you go. Of course, there you are, everybody. There you are. And of course, can't do it without everybody, right? That's exactly how I feel. But back to Panda Khan. This dude is so rad. The coloring on him, and whoever, I think it was Seafrost, the detail is immaculate. This guy, I know it's a little blurry, but this guy looks fantastic. I only get 720p with the free StreamYard, so y'all deal with it. But he's super big. I mean, I don't want to say super big. That leather head that I have is a monster compared to this guy, but he's still very, very big compared to like a regular Ninja Turtle character. All the way detailed. I don't ever. He was never in the original 1980. Well, I say 1990s, 1980, 1990s cartoon, but they did make a Playmates figure of him. I remember having 2 of them. One of them was missing the arm, and then the other one had everything with it except for one shoulder pad, and I think maybe the leg pad, the shin guard, whatever you want to call it. But Panda Khan is definitely a classic character for those that aren't familiar with him. He has been around since the dawn of time. From another world like Usagi Yojimbo, he's not a man turned into a mutant or a mutant from created. He is a manimal. He is literally just already born a panda man. Kung Fu Panda, Poe, Jack Black, whatever you want to call him. There you go. I love this look. I love this Oriental look. I am a huge fan of the Japanese look. I really am. And I actually found these. It's insane. The soundtracks for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, and then my least favorite Ninja Turtle movie of all time, number 3. But that case is awesome, and it has a poster inside of the picture there, but it's longer. It is an awesome looking picture. I really do love it. And I will show off that Raphael I mentioned a little bit just to show comparison of like the sizes of them. Like he's huge compared to him. He is absolutely monstrous next to him. I love both of their looks. They're very cool. And then you can, if you want, you can throw in the Super Shredder. And there you go. You got a showdown for the ages. absolutely bad ace. And then I will show you the last thing that I picked up today. And that is the Dracula Shredder Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal crossover. I fucking love this figure, and I haven't even officially. Well, I mean, I did open it. I took out the accessories and tinkered with them because I'm a child. I have not opened him yet officially and bent him around and posed him or anything. I'm not going to do that here on this video. I might do an unboxing altogether. Tokyo, what is happening? Of course, thank you so much. Appreciate the love. Let's go. I'll go to Japan. Oh my God. Japanese food and Chinese food are my favorite food in the whole wide world. I would love, speak no more. I will go. But this figure is absolutely gorgeous looking. And I will say it again. It's gorgeous looking. Let's take a look at the inside. Sorry for the glare. Give me a second and I'll help you out here, folks. But there he is. Sorry, it's blurry. You know the rules. It's got to look bad on this channel or it don't look good at all. But there you go. Look at him in all of his glory. He's got three heads because all these two helmets up in the top here are actually headpieces. You can swap them out. They look great. One of them is the more vampire look with the helmet. And the other one is like they just look so awesome. And then you got like the Yuriko Saki look, and he's got the scars on his face like he does in the movie. When I do a video of this, it'll actually be a lot better. But he's got his spear with him. He's got two dead rats, a turtle skull, a turtle with a candle on it, his extra hands. I did, when I opened this up, one of the blades did fall off. I will mention that as a quality control thing. But it was a super easy fix. I just put a bead of glue in there and bam, it was back together. He comes with a jar. I'm not necessarily sure what that is. I don't know the lore or the history or if there even is an origin to this figure and other than it just being a Dracula from the monster universe. Oh my God, that glare is bothering me. There we go. But I'm a big Universal Monsters fan. It's probably outside of, well, you know what? I don't want to say it like that. My favorite genres of movies are like the monster movies, gangster flicks and the superhero movies and crap like that. So this is right up my alley. Of course, I have in the same line as these, they do show. Actually, let's see if we can show it on the side here. I have a very small space I'm working with, so it's hard to kind of maneuver. But you've got Master Splinter as Van Helsing, the Monster Hunter. This is so weird. I don't know if I love it or hate it, but this is supposed to be Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon. And then you've got Raph as the Wolfman and Casey Jones again as the Phantom of the Opera. And you know what? Might as well. Old school, if you're still here, brother, I'm going to show off that toy. And Doe, you're not getting it. But I will show it to you, my guy. So, again, here is the Dracula one. And then there is the Casey Jones Phantom of the Opera one. And we'll show it off here. This is a fabulous figure. I have this one in my own personal collection. I absolutely adore it. It's my favorite version of Casey Jones that I have. Comes with all the cool fixins. So you can see it. I have a Casey Jones. I have Mikey as the Mummy, Leonardo as the Hunchback, and who else do I have? That's it. Those three, and then Dracula. Duh. So this is, I love the work on these. I love this like cartoon, like, I don't know, neon-y look. It's very awesome. I wish there would be a comic book of this. And actually, you know what? Here we can see on the sides some more where we've got, there's Mikey. Oh my God, what angle am I coming at here? There we go. We got Mikey as the Mummy. That's an awesome figure. We've got Donnie as the Invisible Man. And then April O'Neil as Bride of Frankenstein. I would really like to get her because, well, it's April O'Neil. But my thoughts, quick. My daughter even thought the same thing, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh yeah, everybody whoever's got blue wrenches. I don't even remember how the hell I gave you guys blue wrenches, but everybody that's got a blue wrench, share each other's channels and stuff. That's really cool. That definitely is an awesome thing to do. I never ever think to figure out how to do it again. I should take the time to do it because that is how things get done, right? It takes a village. But my daughter had these thoughts that Master Splinter. Well, we both had the thought that Master Splinter maybe should have been the Wolfman because he's hairy and it just would make a natural connection. But to have had since there's two Leos and two Raphaels, because you can get Raph as the Wolfman and who the heck else as Frankenstein. So why not have two Shredders? You could have had Dracula as Shredder because he is the ultimate, godfather of monsters. But then you should have had Shredder also as the Van Helsing character. Because these are a what if style. So you could have had a good kind of Shredder who was hunting down the turtles because they're monsters. But it's an odd choice to have Master Splinter as Van Helsing to, go hunt down his students or his children or whatever iteration of turtles you want to talk about. But it is what it is. We'll take a look at the back of the box art because this shit is just popping. I don't know how else to put it for y'all. Oh, there we go. Guaranteed to horrify the blood-sucking samurai. Shredder as Dracula. Crimson creature of the night, behold the immortal master who reigns in blood. Fear the undead shredhead. With fangs of steel, the horror is real. Rising from the coffin to dine on turtle soup. He'll rip you to shreds. It's a very cool, man. I'm big fan of these figures. And that's the one thing I personally love about NECA. And they probably do it with other lines as well, but I really just only dabble in this brand. I really love the variety of choices you have. So for Ninja Turtles specifically, if I want cartoon, or if I want comic book, or if I want movie, or if I want the monster crossover, I have like at least 4 different options right there of what specific turtle, theme I want to collect. And they do it with other ones too. It's not just Ninja Turtles, but that's my thing, obviously. And I really appreciate that because it's nice to have an option. They don't vary in prices too much unless it's, a bigger figure or accessories or, whatever. But for the most part, they all range in the same price. It's really cool. But it's also a catch 22 because here I am, buying because I just love every version. But I definitely have a leash. I know what I do and don't want in my collection. I 100% want all the Universal Monster ones. So that's a given. So, but these were the 2 figures that will show off the PandaCon box. These are the 2 figures that I was debating of who I wanted when I messaged TK D-Bar the other day. So, and here is the PandaCon box. Very cool. This is in the style of the old VHS tapes of the Ninja Turtles you could get as a kid. Well, I say as a kid. I'd get them as a kid. Back in the late 90s. There is the inside of the box. He's got extra head up there. It's got a little ponytail to it. His other headpiece is just floating in there. And then he's got extra hands. And that's it, honestly. And then the hat, the head, and then the sword. That's really all he had, even as a kid. I don't think he had a hat when I was a kid. I don't think he had a hat. But the box is very cool. I usually, if I get rid of them, I usually cut this part out, like this whole front panel, and then I keep that as like the artwork and stuff like that, because the boxes do take up a lot of space. But when you are a toy collector, you do start to become, appreciative of the box art. And you know what? Speaking of, and I don't ever do this in my videos because I don't want to feel like I'm ripping nobody off. I mentioned I watched Nostalgia Unboxed, and I suggest you guys all go watch his stuff. I like his channel. He's kind of cheesy, like his jokes and stuff, a little like my style, and I like that. But he always gives the credit to the box creators, the people that made it, the illustrators, all those people and stuff like that. And I think that's very cool of him to do that, because as much as we say we love these boxes and we love the artwork, I don't think any of us acknowledge the artists on the bottoms, or not so much on the bottoms, but acknowledge the artists that work on these things specifically. And I think that's a very cool thing he does. I just think that's awesome. And I don't have one. Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. Now, I learned this from watching Nostalgia Unboxed, that this right here, if you guys can see it, oh, Kevin Eastman, the illustrator, him and Peter Laird are the creators of the Ninja Turtles. And Peter Laird is like the writer, and then Kevin Eastman is the illustrator. And I learned this from his channel, that these are all new artworks on all of these boxes for the Mirage comic ones. Yes, they are based on the comic, but he is literally still working on this shit. Like, I didn't know that. That's so cool. So shout out to Nostalgia Unboxed, because I think his stuff is cool. And again, we just talk about how awesome this artwork is. It's fantastic. It's popping. But that is it for my new stuff. This display is pretty tight. Where am I going here? Pretty great right here. Actually, I want to throw my shredder. Look at this badass. He's gonna fall over because he just doesn't care. There we go. He's sick. All right, let's read some of these comments real quick, folks, because I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's flip the phone. It's much easier. Just see it. I love the. Oh my God, you guys. That's dope. Nice shirt, Ace. Okay. Ace's place in the Ace holes. Frank. Hello. We already read that. Everybody giving everybody some love here, which is great. I want to share Doe and Ultra, but they deep undercover. So, oh, yep, you got to be quiet around certain people because they deep undercover. Exactly. Don't forget to share and like. Absolutely. Very cool looking shredder. He is very cool. He will bite you, though. I hope you had a good day so far. My Friday's been pretty great. Thank you so much. I hope you all have had a very fantastic Friday. The duo staging is, yes, sir. Always thankful for the weekend. Always thankful for the weekend because I don't ever work it. Even if it's just a layout, the presentation, I dropped the links. That's very awesome of you, fumbling. Oh, snap. You're right, Frank. I dropped Rowdy's twice. That's all right. All good. No need. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. No, I'm not tuning into that because I am taking my daughter out to the playground here as soon as we wrap up with this live. And I don't know where we'll be from that moment, but I know Kaz is doing his stream tonight, but I might tune in and watch it. I know they're going to be talking about the Ninja Turtles being like $110 because NECA is giving like a $40 discount. So I might tune in. I'm not a hater, just an appreciator. He does make really good stuff. I forgot he also makes, we're talking about now Nostalgia Unboxed, Jonathan. He makes like his own like little prints and stuff like that for dioramas. Rowdy trying to start something? Haha. No, I just want them to work it out. I don't know what there's to work out, but it is what it is. What did Jack Black become a samurai? Yeah, exactly. Rip off. He smash like y'all. I'm feeling some Jack Black overexposure lately. Hard to believe, but true. You know what? I just bought my daughter the Jack Black. I'm Steve. From what movie, kid? The new Minecraft movie, folks. The new Minecraft movie. Because it's her thing. Oh, here she wants to show it off. Oh, well, you were on camera. Look at, they see you. Wave. People see you. You have to wave. There you go. There's little Steve right there with his lava chicken. He's a cool little figure. Yeah. She wanted him, so Dad's like, you know what? You've been really good. School's almost over. I'm super proud of you. Oh, my camera's off. Well, my camera's not off, but yeah, hold on a minute, folks. Let's switch it over here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the Steve is honestly, I've never looked for the Minecraft figures, but he is like the hardest effing one to find. I don't know the rarity of them. I don't, we're not collecting them here in this household. She just wanted him. So I was like, yeah, Dad will do that for you. But there it is. There it is. Oh, I wish I had a bottle of water because it's warm in here. But the kid, she's a great little one, man. She's awesome. She's in her room right now playing, doing her thing. But Steve. And I got to say, we talked about the Minecraft movie before. I'll mention it again. It was actually kind of good. So we are all clowning, and then everyone bought Steve for the meme, and now we all have no Steve. Isn't that crazy how that meme and the jokes about what that movie was going to be had a reverse effect opposed like how Morbius was getting clowned on and everything like that. And then they thought, oh man, people really are, memeing and gifting the hell out of this movie. We might as well put it back in theaters, not realizing that it's like, no, that's not a great movie and people are not enjoying it. So I don't know. I wish I had a bottle of water. I'm so thirsty. I'm going to die right here on camera. And then with Minecraft, it just blew up and it literally it's a phenomenon. And it was a good, decent movie. Doug, what's happening, Doug? I knew you would pop into this. And that's why I mentioned you as a know-it-all. I don't remember how I worded it, but a know-it-all of Star Wars. There it is. If you ask for it, it shall appear. Wish I had $1 million. Didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. Doug, I hope you're doing really, really good in your Star Wars world, brother. I hope everybody's doing good. And I want to say, because we are going to wrap it up here, I want to say to everybody that is in this chat right now, that has jumped in, joined in, chitty-chatted, or is watching behind a closed door because they're just embarrassed that they're in love with this. That they're in love with this. Like, what can we say? Huh? I'm a hoe. That's what we do. Look at this. Look at this bruise. Look at that. Can y'all see this fucking bruise? I beat up an old lady the other day. And that's not true, actually. I fell. I tripped. I was trying to get off the couch as quick as I could because I wanted to push my daughter over. I'll admit that. She was doing a weird handstand, and I wanted to push her over, and I fell through the coffee table. The price of being a dad. That's a hoe bruise. Oh, you should see my knees. Oh my God, my knees are just black and bruised. Those are hoe bruises, But you got to have a way of buying your toys, right? You got to have your way of, accident prone. Like the coffee table was accident prone. It walked away completely fine, unscathed. So that's what's up. I didn't though. God dang, I'm wearing the battle bruise right here, and the coffee table's over there still standing in place. It is what it is. So it's whatever. It's whatever. So, but we are going to wrap it up. Stay safe. Enjoy your Friday. I know, as I said, it is Joe Fest this weekend. Yeah, coffee table kicked my ass. But it's Joe Fest this weekend. I know, again, Roughshod Stock's channel is going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, Saturday, for the Joe Fest. I will be watching it in the chat. I can't wait to see what they come across and see all the encounters they have and all that good stuff. So I suggest you guys check out their stuff. I'm not sure who else is going to be streaming within our little toy community. So if anybody else is, definitely mention it here in the chat, and we'll definitely try to keep up with you. Other than that, again, I want to say a special thank you so much to C Frost and Extension to Tokyo for just being there. Y'all rock. I appreciate it so much, and it does not go unnoticed. So thank you. And I'm wearing this shirt specifically I still believe June is still Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So there you go. That's what this is all about. And just supporting each other and all that good stuff. So everybody have a great night, and we will see you in don't finish my sentence for me. I'm glad the stream didn't cut out. Normally my connection sucks. But everybody have a great night. Get over to Kaz's stream later tonight. I believe it's at 10 o'clock. And until then, grab a slice of pizza. If you see a turtle on its shell, please flip it over and have yourselves a great weekend.